Okay, y'all, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Whoo! Wustle. As the old folks would say. Baby. All right. I'm here. What up? It's your girl, Vanshay, aka Melanated Dope. Come on in the room. Pull up on your girl. Happy Mercury Day, my niggas. Y'all, my morning, baby, it's been beautiful. Rich Risings, Peach. I was thinking of you because I was like, yo, Peach told me to do all this stuff yesterday, and here I am, last minute, as always. However, I'm here. I showed up. Pat yourself on the shoulder, on the back, right? But yeah, so, oh, you been crying all night. That was me this morning at my altar, like, boo hoo, straight boo hooing to my ancestors, because, baby, I need a shift. I need a spiritual Hail Mary to come through. Okay? Let's talk about it. Peach said, I don't know what the fuck going on. Okay? Let's talk about it. So, y'all know I like to bring y'all snippets of what I learned from the Queen Poe. Okay? I love Queen Poe. I love the wellness community. If you get a chance, please, if you got $5, baby, please go. Okay? Please go and join her Patreon. It ain't but $5. You can give more, but the very minimum is $5 a month. Come on now, you'll waste that on something fickle. So when it comes to your healing, baby, you got to make those investments. Okay, my next investment though is gonna be Bossy Bruja's app. I had got it when she first started it, and it's like $45 a month. And at that time, I was experiencing a lot of scarcity and lack. So I was like, nah, I better not do this. You know what I'm saying? But baby, yes, yes. Go get into your healing. Invest in your healing. Okay. Oh yeah, I bet you are gonna drop that other ladies. Listen, and excuse me, y'all. If it don't feel right, baby, it ain't right. If your spirit tells you, listen, this person is no longer good for us. Hi, goddess. Welcome in. If your spirit is telling you that a person is no longer good for you, baby, listen to your spirit. It don't matter who it is. It could be your mama, your daddy, your cousin, a teacher, a preacher, a spiritual leader. If ever I no longer align with who you are and where you're going, baby, move on. Okay? Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No sweat off my back if I ever say anything. Now, if I say something that's completely left and just completely wrong, grace and accountability. Correct me. Okay? But a lot of people just be stop following you because their feelings get hurt. And I just be like, oh well, such is life. Such is life. But anyway, all right, y'all, let's get into talking about what's going on. I'm just going, you know what I'm saying, sage y'all down, clear the energy. I forgot my bell. Should I go get the bell? Nah, I ain't gonna worry about the bell. There are many ways you can shift the energy, cleanse yourself. Clapping is one of them. Saging or burning any other smudging, Palo Santo, onion peels, camphor. Anything really can. If you can burn it, baby, you can use it as a smudging. I've had people tell me that they take a petition of protection and burn it. Okay? Bay leaves. Write your thing that you want and go through the house burning them. You know what I'm saying? Like, or, But yeah, so it's so many ways to do it. My favorite ways are setting things on fire because I'm a fire sign. Okay. But yeah, do it good for your soul. Right now we're gonna take 3 deep breaths, okay? Because as I said, my morning has been quite busy and I have not taken the time to ground. So before we fully get into this, let's get grounded at 11:01, 111. And we about to talk about the 1st of November. Okay, let's get into it. So we're going to do 3 deep breaths in and then 3 loud audible exhales with those 3 deep breaths. Y'all get what I'm saying? Anyway, do as I do, okay? In through the nose. Hold it. Loud audible exhale through the mouth. Just like that. Again. In through the nose. Loud audible exhale. Ooh. I feel it. Last one. And on that last exhale, you want to push from the diaphragm all of the air from your lungs, because that helps keep you, that helps cleanse the lung, get the things out, because naturally we breathe shallowly. Shallow. Is that a word? If it ain't a word, yeah, it should be a word. I think it's a word. But anyway, we take shallow breaths. We don't deep inhale or deep exhales. So there are still things in our lungs, okay? So on that last exhale, make sure you just push it all out. But also envision yourself pushing out the stress, the worries, and just the BS that is holding you hostage, for lack of better words. All right, let's go. Deep inhale in. Loud audible exhale, and don't forget to push it all out. All right, shake it off. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate you. I love to see you guys in the chat. Please say hey to me if you would like. I didn't put it on Instagram, but if you're on Facebook, YouTube, and whatnot, you will see that the Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. If you cannot find it, because people have been having an issue with the Cash App, you can also use PayPal and Venmo, but Cash App also can use the email of nita478@gmail.com. And that's just if you want to sprinkle a little seed or two. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. I tell y'all all the time, the best payment is that if you take what I tell you and go do the work. That's it. I love that. I absolutely love that, because that affirms that the shit I'm talking about is being received. Okay? All right. So let's get into it. As I said, y'all know I like to use my notes from the Queen Poll. Go join her Patreon. Okay? But you don't have to join her Patreon to get her new moon and full moon tea. Okay? Because she go live on YouTube for everybody. But Patreon gets the actual notes sent to us, so we don't have to take notes during that. But there's also a book club, a chat that we all just be saying things, and you know, it's different practitioners that do things and so on and so forth. So anyway, and when she opened them books up, baby, and I know it's coming because we keep begging her. So and she said this on her spirit. When it moves, it moves. We'll get first dibs on getting in them books, and I myself am definitely trying to get in them books, honey. But yeah, so getting into the Queen Poll's notes. All right, so first of all, it's a new moon in Scorpio. New moons are really great for intention, setting those intentions and manifesting. Okay, however, there are some other things going on in the cosmos that may, I'm not going to say that you should not manifest. However, I am going to say that if you have not done the shadow work, okay, this Scorpio new moon is going to bring that to the surface. Okay? And let me tell you why. Scorpio is a fixed sign, so we know it's hard to move. It's a little stubborn. You know what I'm saying? But it's also a water sign. So we're talking about emotions, Peach. You know, and you know what I'm saying? That may be why you've been very emotional. This new moon in Scorpio is very much so giving full moon energy. Okay? Okay? All right. So Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars, right? Pluto is a planet. Wait. Pluto is one of those long-term planets, right? So Pluto, anything dealing with Pluto is like a lifetime, okay? Pluto sits in certain signs for 30 years, Right now, I want to say Pluto is in, I want to say it's in Scorpio, but don't quote me. Do not quote me. I cannot remember. But also, Scorpio is the energy of alluring, being alluring, secretive, strong-willed. Y'all said on my notes. Passionate. Okay, and also Scorpios are really good leaders, but also supportive. They know how to take the back seat. Okay, in the words of Queen Poe, they know when to be an alpha, and then they know when to be a beta. Okay, okay. Um. hmm, Oh, what am I doing? Where am I? Oh, okay. So, this lunation is opposing. Okay, so it's opposing Uranus, however you say it, Uranus. But Uranus is also in retrograde in Taurus, and Taurus is what Taurus all about? Beauty, abundance, planting seeds, growth, but heavy on it being an earth side and being about that business, okay, of building and nurturing the seeds and plantings of the earth, okay. And then it's also trining Neptune and Saturn, which are both in retrograde in Pisces. And then it's trining Mars, which is in Cancer. Okay, the trines mean, of course, that it's a triangle, and they're really all when it's opposing, that means it's fighting this thing. And so Uranus is our planet of technologies, but technologies on the level of community. You know what I'm saying? Everyone. Oh, Pluto is moving from Capricorn to Aquarius. Okay. I I was gonna say I can't even and think of what that is. But listen, y'all. I tell y'all also. Let me tell y'all that I am not an astrology girl. Okay. I know for me. You know what I'm saying? I be telling y'all I know things when it comes to my birth chart. So do your due diligence and go watch the whole 49 minutes on YouTube, and so you can get into the fullness of what these energies are talking about. But either way it goes, so you're going to find yourself having to figure out new technologies in the way that you operate within community. What you mean? What about Leo? I haven't said anything specific to any sign as far as zodiac, personal zodiacs. I'm talking about where these planets are at the moment. None of them are in Leo. Well, I ain't gonna say none of them are in Leo, but none of them having to do with this is in Leo. But I will tell y'all, go check your birth charts and see what house you have Scorpio in. Okay, and in that house is where you will have to do your shadow work. So again, back to Uranus being about the how you communicate, the communication the technologies of community, how you work within community, and what else she said? Also with that trining of Neptune and Saturn in Pisces is giving how can we shift the mental not mental capacity, but how we think within community. And if somebody came to you and asked you, who is God? You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? How, what's your spiritual, what do you do? What do you believe in? How would you answer them? You know what I'm saying? In a way that that is not condescending to what they believe in. You get what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of people, when I tell them my spiritual practices, they get scared. You know what I'm saying? And okay, that's cool. The indoctrination. And so I always approach this with a gentle hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ever want anybody to feel bullied by me. Hold on, y'all. I don't ever want anybody to feel bullied by me. So back in talking about the shadow self, right? The shadow is the things that we don't allow to come to the surface, the things that we hide. the energy of what's happening right now is bringing a lot of that to the surface. Okay, I know I'm jumping around, y'all, but like I said, you want the full astrology tea, you got to get that from Queen Poe, because I don't. But even she be like, I don't know about y'all houses and stuff. Y'all gotta figure that out. Do the work. But absolutely, please do the work and learn about these things on your own. Because I'm ever learning, and astrology is a lot. It's a lot of information. All right. So anyway, back to this shadow self. So the shadow will be triggered. Okay. So it's asking you, who are you behind closed doors, but not just behind closed doors as talking about how other people see you. Who are you to yourself? What are the things within you that you have numbed down, have pushed, you know what I'm saying, suppressed? There's the word. What are the things in you that you are suppressing? They're gonna start coming to the surface with this. That's why I said this Scorpio new moon, with all of these things happening. Oh, it's 11/11. Clock that. Thank you. Oh, as soon as I seen it, it turned 11/12, but we caught it. Blessings. Um, but yeah, so who are you? What are the things within you that you just keep pushing, suppressing, and you're not allowing to say, hey, yes, this is a part of me. Okay. Yeah. So again, reading from my notes, some energies that are happening. You will desire to be reclusive. What up, boo? You'll desire to be reclusive. It's gonna be heavy empathic energy. So again, Peach, this this is maybe why we've been crying so hard, because we just feeling all of the feels right now, right? Intense spiritual communication, baby. The veil is so thin, it's non-existent right now. Okay, it's a lot happening. Shout out to the conjure cleaner, who reminded us that to light a candle for protection, to make sure that the weapons that form, that these entities that are, because it ain't just, the veil ain't just thin for the ancestors and the good spirits, baby. It's for all spirits. So you're gonna have, and again, a lot of people are gonna be battling their shadow self. And you know, a lot of people are not up on these things that we're up on, so they don't know. They just experiencing this energy, right? And so with all that being said, you gotta cover you. Okay, that's all you can worry about. So light your protection candle. Psalms 23, Psalm 91, Psalm 121. Okay. Because they'll never put more on me than I can bear. And I look to the hills for which cometh my help. Baby, I tell you where my help cometh. Okay? It cometh from the Lord. And y'all know when I talk about the Lord, I'm talking about my ancestors. And I'm talking about the Most High Creator. But not in the, you know what I'm saying, sense of Christianity. I'm just saying. All right. So, yeah, and heavy intuition. Because again, the veil is thin. So start like really listening to your insides. You know what I'm saying? Not getting in your head, not overthinking things, but really saying, why do I feel like this? You know what I'm saying? If you're grieving, you need to put that grief somewhere. You could take it to the water, go to a river. You would take a spiritual bath, or you can just go sit at an altar and cry and let, you know what I'm saying, and just let it out, you know? Some things you want to do. You want to cleanse your space. What time is it? 11:14. Okay. You want to cleanse your spaces. You want to freshen your altar. Listen, the Day of the Dead, Ancestor Day, is November the 1st to the 2nd, because they, you know what I'm saying, they celebrate all day up into the sun rises, because you know we don't go by the clock of the system when it comes to these spiritual things. So with that being said, because my good sis Peach reminded me, go download the Planetary Hours app. It is a beautiful app. It's very comprehensive, because there are 24 hours in the day, but not in the way that they have created the 24 hours. Our ancestors, they did not look at it to be a new day until that sun rose. Okay. So anyway, with all that being said, Don't be trying to call your ancestors up and you ain't cleansed the space. You ain't got no fresh water for them to travel through. You ain't got a candle burning to light their path, and you ain't got an offering. Three very simple things. It ain't got to be a lot, and that's just if you are in the house. If you can set your altar in the house. If you can't set an altar in the house, then go out in nature and give a tree your offering. You know what I'm saying? But don't leave no trash. I don't know why I have to say that, but I know sometimes I do have to say the obvious, babe. Don't litter. Do not pollute the land. And if you see some trash, you know what I'm saying, pick it up. Because that's another way of honoring our ancestors. Okay. But yeah, so work your altar, honey. You want to intentionally tap into your shadow. You want to meditate. You want to move intentionally and in alignment with spirit. Asking spirit, what are my next steps? You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to your spiritual journey. Okay? Because that's Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto are like, those far off planets. So again, these are lifetime energies. Or I don't know trying to figure out the correct phrase for it, but either way, these are just deep shadow things. Because when we think about it, just look at how far off they are from the sun. They you know what I'm saying, they don't get the light that we get. So it's deep things when it comes to those planets. It's the best way I can describe that. Okay, but just make sure you ask His spirit. Order your steps. Okay, if you need to play that song, order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Okay, lead me, guide me every day, and journal as you're listening to that song. Start writing what comes up. Okay, we call that scripting with the ancestors. So do that. All right. Oh, as I stated, make sure you see where Scorpio is in your house, and that's the shadowy things you need to work on. Journal prompts. What does ancestral veneration look like for you? Because again, we have the Day of the Dead coming up on Friday. Stop. What aspect of your shadow self is helpful for you? What aspect of your shadow self needs to be released? Okay, if you are needing a guide as to how to do the shadow work, Queen Poe, right on YouTube, Queen Poe shadow work, and go ahead and watch that video and start doing the things. Okay. And she gave us some crystals, but I didn't write those down. But I did write down the herbs. I like my crystals, y'all know. I have them, but I more so like working with the roots and stuff and the herbs. So let's get into those things. So you got elderberry or elderflower, which are good for protection and healing. Also, because we are in the season of ick, you know what I'm saying, germs and nasty things, get you some elderberry syrup, okay? Make sure you and get that immune system going, okay? Sea salt to purify, apple for abundance, blueberry for protection and cleansing, strawberry for success, abundance, and love. I definitely believe that she said do a spiritual bath or maybe a smoke bowl with some of these. If you have dried apple, dried blueberry, dried strawberry, then of course you can burn it. But if you don't and you're dealing with all fresh things, I would just go ahead and boil it and make a spiritual bath and make it do what it do. Yeah. All right, so those are all the notes I took. I know I stuttered and, I'm saying, kind of talked quickly through that. It's two reasons. One, as I said, you can go tap into that knowledge on your own. And two, I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time, and I still spent about 20 minutes. Okay, because I got to get my baby off the bus in 20 minutes. So let's get into these cards, honey, because that's my main thing. I like to go straight to the source and get my information and what we need to do as a collective. As with anything that I say, you are to always take the meat, and I just seen 444. Take the meat and leave the bone, okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. However, If the shoe fits, you better lace that up and get to work. Okay? Lace up them soldier Tims. I want a soldier. Okay? All right. Let's get into it. Honorable, benevolent, loving ancestors, spirit guides, and protectors. First of all, I just want to say thank you. I want to thank you for the rising on this day. And I just want to thank you for everybody who's tapped into this live and those who will catch the playback. All right. What messages do you have for your people to be used for their highest, greatest good and harm to none? Okay, Spirit, we know that the first of the month is upon us. We know that, November Ancestors Day is upon us. So, Spirit, what you got for us? We're going to start off with some beautiful affirmations. 1, 2, one more, Spirit. Spirit might have said, baby, that's all you need. That's okay. I like 3s. So I'm just going to flip that one over. I am grateful for the things that you have done. Okay, that's the one that I flipped over. I am grateful. I told y'all, and I pulled this card the other day. Gratitude is the attitude. Okay, when going to your altar or however you pray, wherever you do your things at, when you're asking God, your ancestors, the cosmos, and universe for more, are you exerting gratefulness? Are you thanking them? That's why when I started the opening prayer, I said, first of all, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for my rising. Thank you for the breath in my body. Thank you for my kids. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You gotta be in gratitude. The next card is I am blooming in my season. This is my season. I was bawling at my altar when that started because I was there like, God, like y'all, like, hey, I need some things to shake. And whenever I get to my altar, baby, I got to play that gospel music. So I just hit shuffle, and the first song that came on was The Blood. You know, the blood will never lose its power, because I was talking to my ancestors to cover me, to cover my kids, to order our steps, right? And then that song, This Is My Season for Grace and Favor, came on, and I lost it because that's it. Like I saw the sign. Okay. To let me know that I am exactly where I am and where I need to be. When we think of blooming, right? We think of a flower opening up and just being the medicine that it's supposed to be. Just giving the girls, the guys, the gays, the days, the world what is needed right here, right now. So I just want you to know, beloved, wherever you are in the journey called life is exactly where you're supposed to be. And know that you're going to make it, period. Last but not least, Spirit also wants you to know that I'll be forgetting about YouTube. My mistakes are not my future. This is my season of grace. Okay? You got to give yourself grace. You cannot hold on to yesteryear, what used to be. You know what I'm saying? You looking forward to the future, knowing that your steps are ordered, being grateful that that the blood never loses its power. Okay? And so in knowing all of that, how can you hold on to your past? You know what I'm saying? That's not who you're. You know, we all fall short of the glory at some point in our lives. But it is when you shift, when you say, okay, this is no longer for me. All right? And move forward. Walking in the knowledge of I'm a bad bitch and I'm covered by my ancestors. Sure. Okay, I'll just leave that right there. I got a little short table in front of me. I can't hold all the things. I don't know, y'all. The cards coming out quickly. Oh, yes. The dream realm has been very interesting lately. And Neptune. Yes, Neptune is the planet of dreams, of intuition. It's a very, so be paying attention to them dreams. Them dreams, I know they could maybe get a little, out there. However, there's a way of, grounding those dreams so that you can get the messages. My favorite dream ritual comes from Black Witch Yaya. So if you go on YouTube and you put in Black Witch Yaya, spelled exactly how you hear it, and dream ritual, it'll pop up. And so, but if you don't want to do all that, and you just get a bowl of water, okay? But also make sure your space is clean. Spirit does not like to come through in a lot of chaos and confusion. And if your house, your areas is a mess, they can't move. All right. So I'm hearing get your house in order. And we are spirit, and we are, right? So again, tapping into those dreams, but not just tapping into the dream realm. What are your dreams? Where do you want to go? We have the King of Heart here, and this is the card of foundations, of building, of allowing things to crumble, to fall. Because let me tell you something. If it's falling apart, baby, it was not for you. It was never freaking for you, and you must move on. Okay? These damn unfolded clothes, babes. I have a whole bag of laundry that's been there for a week, and we've just been digging out of it. Cause hey, whatever. It'd be like that, but just go ahead and get them on up, okay? But yeah, so getting your house. I told you. That's why I heard getting your house in order, because the theme of this card is house. Okay, and the energy of it is foundations. When things are falling apart, and then look here, here's the Tower card for revolution. Now, if this was tarot and we pulled the Tower card, this would be sudden changes just shaking us up. So in pulling this Tower card and this house card, I'm telling you, things are getting shaken up. But if it were not for the shaking, okay, if not for that shaking, I could never have been. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna know that a thing is not for you until it just leaves you. You know what I'm saying? Until everything gets extremely chaotic and you're sitting there wondering, why is this like this? Okay. So with that Tower card, revolution, baby, the revolution is absolutely being televised. Look at all of the things that's going on in the world. This shit is crumbling. And that's why Spirit is telling you to get your house in order. We got the broom card, the card of releasing, the card of clearing it out, cleaning up your space. Think New Year's Eve traditions. Okay, Black people, you know how you clean the house up to welcome in the blessings. I'm telling you, God is not going to bless a mess. So clean that house up. Get intentional about your dreams. Okay, with the crumbling. Okay, with those things falling apart, baby, clear it out. Solid foundation on solid rock and not sinking sand. And that foundation, that foundation will be found in that shadow work. Okay. I'll listen, Salab. Do I be saying this name right? Salabs said you talking to me. Okay. Hey, I'm glad you picking up on it, boo. But yeah, like, because there are spirits and entities that are seeking to steal, kill, and destroy you. You know what I'm saying? Some of those entities are right there in your face. Some of y'all sleeping with these entities, okay? Some of y'all are working S3 labs. Got you. I thought it was one whole word. So I'm just going to call you labs. Is that cool? But yeah, the tower card speaks of protecting yourself, okay? I told y'all what the Conjure Queen said. Conjure Queen said, protect yourself, light that candle. Psalms 121, 91, 23, okay? Or just be like, Lord, watch over me. See about me, Lord. Order my steps. Make sure that the direction I'm going into is for my highest grace. Good. But before you get to doing all of those things, baby, clean that house. Get that house in order, okay? Before you can manifest anything, you have got to release what no longer serves you. Self-limiting beliefs, that nagging, you know what I'm saying, person in your life that sometimes things are just never good enough for them, and they always want to make you feel lesser than. Okay, baby, you are not. You are not. You are worthy of having all the things that your heart desires. Oh, Silky's healing is coming out. We're going to stop there. What was at the bottom? healing and fruitfulness. Okay, with these energies of, look at, remember we said those entities seeking to destroy. Look at how that cat, I don't know what that big cat is, I'm gonna look it up one day, but I know for a fact it's cutting off the head of a snake. The cats are very protective, baby. You need to get them out your life. Your healing is being halted because it's people that don't want to see you succeed. It's people that want you to stay in that low vibration, that wants you to stay feeling lesser than and beneath them. However, God did not give you the spirit of fear, but of power. Okay, and you can do all things through your ancestors who strengthen you, through your God, through Christ, whomever you call on, you can do all the things. Okay. So, with that being said, this card of fruitfulness, I'm feeling like Spirit is saying for a lot of y'all done the work. You know what I'm saying? And so, the only thing for many of y'all to do is to just do it. Like Nike said, right? Just do it. Just go ahead and make shift happen so that you can reap the goods. Okay. Dragonland, Dragonland. Well, you jumped out. Is that all you got for us, Spirit? It just jumped out. Yeah, we're gonna leave it there. What's at the bottom? Another green card, which is really funny because Monday we picked all those green. We pulled green cards on Monday as well. Green dragons on Monday as well. Look at all that beauty. So the green is very much so giving heart chakra, but also abundance. Remember that what I said, Uranus, was it Uranus in Taurus? See, yeah, I don't even remember my damn self. Who is? Yep, Uranus is retrograde in Taurus. So a lot of us are feeling an energy of scarcity and lack. However, I'm gonna remind y'all that that is not for you. That is the enemy. That is those entities seeking to destroy you that wants you to feel like you're not an abundantly, beautifully blessed individual. Okay. So the first card, Green Gold Dragon from Sirius, says it brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Remember we was talking about the technologies on how, you know what I'm saying, how you go about being a spiritual person or connecting to whatever you do. How do you do that? Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. So not only is it saying go read a book, but it's also saying get in your community and spread the word. Okay. Spirit has placed it upon my heart to be a missionary. Okay. When you think about it, that's basically what I am. I don't want to call myself no preacher, but I'm definitely on a mission to let my niggas know that there is a better way to be. Okay. And then I love how in this picture is the world is being like cleansed with a breath of air. Don't ask me where that air is coming from because it's that's it. But it's just wind is cleansing, so you can get outside on a good windy day and just. But if you know, like I know, you could just conjure a good wind up, okay? Because I go outside and just be like, blow on me, just you know, and they'll do it, and I love that for me. So also this dragon is out in the cosmos, so it's very again connecting with the spirit. And I want to say that this little star right here may be a representation of Sirius, and Sirius is our north star to the soul of the soul. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's getting close to the time. All right, let's get it. Green dragon helps you tune in to the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. When we're talking about abundance, baby, nature is the best way to get into abundance. There's an abundance of trees, water, birds, insects, just God's love, Mother Nature's love. Okay, and the spirits of that land. Because many of y'all might not think like this, but a lot of y'all ancestors may have reincarnated into a bird, into a roach, into a cricket. You know what I'm saying? So get outside and get in touch with nature. Also, I see a key right here. So I feel like it's unlocking. Like when you get into nature, it definitely will unlock that which is within you. Okay. Oh, I know I'm cutting it close. Come on. We got this. If I have to dip out real quick, y'all, I'll be right back with the bears. But I don't think I will. Let's get into it. Last card. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Come on, Oshun. Come on, Oshun. Where we at? 25. Almost. We're on 28. So Oshun, this goddess is the sweet waters goddess. This is the goddess that be over the rivers. And I did tell y'all to get to some water. Okay, so when we see this, we want to bask in the energy of abundance, beauty, opulence, bad bitch, badass, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just that guy, that girl, that person. Katesh, not Katesh. I'm going to read from the book real quick. So, dare to love. Begin with loving yourself. Allow yourself to be loved. You feel everything deeply. And we do. I know I do. You are porous with a wall around your heart. This is your paradox. You are loved and you are worth loving. Your divine assignment is to remain open to fearless love. Ooh, that short scared me. You deserve to be loved in your language. Okay. You deserve to be loved in your language. You are worthy of a love that remembers your beauty at your ugliest moments. Don't allow your unhealed past to block your future. Real love is sacred. Real love is a sacred contract that says, I am vulnerable and committed. Your heart is safe with me. Let's expand our consciousness together. The goddess declaration of this card is, I give love, I receive love, I am love. Because love is I've been told and I've experienced it. Love is the highest vibration. Like, that's why, like, people be like, how do you stay so positive? Why are you always so bubbly? All my life they've been like that. Even and in the times that I did not feel the love of my people, the love of my community, I've always felt God's love because I exist. And I know I've always known that there, you know what I'm saying? There's a reason for me being here. Okay. And Spirit is just telling you to tap into that infinite knowledge and wisdom. Speaking of which, master number 11 pops off Friday. Friday is an 11 day. It is 11/1/2024. And when you add all that together, it equals 11. So master 11 is abundance and wisdom. Wisdom is the knowledge that you have gained and know for a fact that it works because you've done the work. Okay? Also, it's the first of the month. So please do your first of the month rituals. If you don't know any, Queen Poe got you. Okay. But a simple thing is to blow cinnamon out your front door. But again, God don't bless no mess. So not out the front door, but into the house through the front door. But remember, God don't bless a mess. Okay. You could do all those herbs I said earlier. You can boil them and just do a steam pot for the house. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's it. Master number 11, first of the month, Ancestor Day, clean your altars, talk to your dead folks, give offerings, so on and so forth. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here because I know they come around the corner, but I will be back. I promise y'all I'm coming back later on to just chit chat and pull some cards for the people. You know what I'm saying? But the books are open and I have a really great sale going on. That sale lasts until Christmas. Okay, so check if you go on Facebook or Instagram, you can find that post pinned in my things. Yeah. All right. I think that's it. That's it, Spirit. Yeah, that's it. So go do the work. Okay? You got this. I believe in you. God believes in you. Your ancestors believe in you. And we just all need you to survive, to make it, to thrive. Not just survive, but to thrive with all of these spiritual okay. Okay, great. For also y'all, I have business card. I have a business card with a phone number on there. If you have friends that do not have social media, find that business card. It's in the it's in the pin. It may not be, but it's on my page. All right. Make sure I put it in my link tree. I forgot about that. All right. Let me get up out of here, y'all, for real, for the bus come around the corner. I see y'all later. I love y'all. Have a great day. Where is my end stream?